Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So a lot of people have been wanting me to hit on this latest Zeus Network drama. So if you guys do not know, a few days ago, a hairstylist, his name is Darrien Christopher, and he is the hairstylist to Scotty the Body and a few other baddies on the show. And so what's going on is that basically he abruptly quit the show and he took to social media to try and spill some tea. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys some of the things that he had posted the other day. He says, I've been quiet for too mother effing long. Attention, everybody. I'm not working with Scotland Ryan or Zeus Network anymore. Do not tag me in any post having to do with her anymore. Now I can really tell y'all what's been going on behind the scenes. Going live soon. Then he jumped in his comment section to reply to different people. And so he was saying, trust me, I know. I've been with Zeus for 2 years now. Baddies Africa is my last season. I had to remove myself from this environment. The money isn't worth turning a blind eye to what's going on. Lemmy Plummer is a terrible person who does a lot of unspeakable things behind the scenes. Trust me, I know. I can't wait for the day he gets exposed. Then he goes on to say, Scotty is the only reason I don't say anything about the things I've seen him do and say. Trust me, when Surviving Zeus comes out, y'all are not going to believe the stuff that he does to these girls. Then he jumps in his comments and he says, yep, I'm telling everything. He also went on to post this about Scotty's dog that we see on the show all the time. He says, where should I start? Let's talk about how this man chokes her dog, Capri, when he gets mad at her and she sticks around him. Then he went on to post some pictures of Scotty, basically saying, is that a bruise on her leg? Then he goes on to say, is that a bruise on her leg? I wonder who did that. Then he posts another picture and he says, look at her legs. So just as everybody was waiting for him to go live and spill some more tea, all of a sudden his Instagram page went private. So then he ran a TikTok and he started exposing that Zeus Network was trying to shut him down. So he says here, I have been arguing and going back and forth with this man for a year now. This is not all of the sudden or out of the blue. I didn't get fired, which is why nobody has come to the internet to say I was fired. I quit. Then he says, at Meta, this company is wrongfully copywriting my posts out of spite. They cannot copyright content that they do not own. So all the things that he was posting, Zeus Network, you can see the receipts here, they started copywriting all of his stories, all of the screenshots he was showing. They were basically trying to take him down. You can see he provided more receipts here where it says copy reporter's name, Zeus Network LLC. And he says, at Meta, they are trying to silence me. Then he posted some more receipts here. Then he goes on to say, and for Scotty to turn on me after all these years of working together, I defended this girl. I tried my best to save her, but she didn't want to be saved. She let him continue to threaten me and treat me like shit. I hate for it to seem like I'm airing out her dirty laundry, but you all have no idea the stuff I've had to go through with this company. I've been sexually assaulted, I've been threatened, and the things I had to witness are unimaginable. Then he says, I can't say the name of the network anymore. That's how they're getting all my posts deleted. Every time you turn around, somebody's trying to expose the network. Ray J, D Storm, Keen Bach, Chance, Christina, Aaron the Plumber, the list goes on. Everybody knows that it's something going on behind the scenes. These people are just not making shit up. Then he says, I never wanted to admit this, but Natalie is right about a lot of things she says about Scotty. Scotty has gotten very entitled because she's with him and she does things and then plays victim. She's nice on the surface, but shallow deep down inside. That's why she's okay with getting treated that way. She gets treated and does everything to protect him. He's funding her entire lifestyle. Then he goes on to say, I'm not afraid to die. I have a great relationship with God. These people from this company need to stop threatening my safety. If they want to go to war, I'm the right one to do it with. Then he says, I'm not safe. I'm currently being watched. If anybody cares, please go report the CEO's Instagram page. He needs to be stopped. He keeps getting away with stuff like this all the time. Then he says, too many people want to get the tea. Not enough people care about standing up for what's right. What happened to humanity? When did everyone become a spectator to mistreatment? Now, he said a lot. And y'all know I already did the video basically exposing the demonic side of Zeus Network. So it's very interesting that he's saying that about, Scotty being abused by Lemmy and how she accepts it because he's funding her lifestyle, because Natalie has been throwing shade at Scotty online as well. Remember, Natalie posted a post and delete and she said this: I also never wanted to let Tasiki or Jayla go or Biggie. They let go because they had to keep his girlfriends. 100% I did not agree. I much rather have had them, but I'll pay my girls to come and be on the summer show. So basically saying those 3 girls will let go. Basically saying that Lemmy's girlfriend, Scotty, and most likely Anna, because he's been fucking Anna for years. And let's not forget the long-suffering fake wife, Janisha. That's the love triangle that Lemmy's accused of always being involved in. She also goes on to say this, and she deleted this tweet. She says, because Lemmy can't get his hoes in check, let me and the real baddies handle it. Cause you think I'm finna keep putting these randoms on my show and laying in my face, lying and editing things? Cause you gotta save face for your weirdos? Let's go. Then she says, only person who had me swimming is my kids, sweetie. You and your sister wife gonna get dragged all season. And no, not down to the clinic like both you be going every week. Remember, Stunna Girl said a long time ago, Anna and Scotty were both getting BV because Lemmy was fucking those two and his so-called wife, which we found out he's not even married to, Janisha. So Natalie Nunn posted this. So after this all went viral, of course, Scotty runs to go protect Lemmy, and she says the following. She says, LOL, this is crazy. Capri and I are fine. Please don't believe the lies. Don't be gullible. This is so ridiculous. I would never allow anyone to touch my fur baby or me. And this is why I can't feel bad for people like Scotty or even Natalie, because at this point, they've sold their soul. They know what they signed up for. And the reason why he's able to hold stuff over their head is because they themselves are addicted to the money, the lifestyle, and the fame. You know, she's talking about that she would never let anybody put hands on her. But if you go through her Instagram page, I can find so many pictures of her with bruises on her legs. With bruises on her legs and arms. Here goes a small little montage. All right, so you guys just saw all those pictures. And I understand she's light-skinned and she may bruise a little bit easier. But at her grown age, what is she getting all these bruises on her legs for, on her arms? That's from somebody punching her. You're not running into that many counters. You're not running into the couch. But again, if she likes it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because she has to know her own self-worth and she has to be tired. And I'm not going to sit here and stress over somebody who's putting a lifestyle and a bag before her mental health, her well-being, and her safety. That is on her. I also have other receipts. If you guys remember, not too long ago, Bobby Lights had posted a video, and in that video, you can hear Lemmy cussing Scotty out. Let me go ahead and share this with y'all.
How do you start shit in a fucking store after I spent $15,000 on your ass, and then you want to walk, because I asked somebody, Natalie, did you not say?
So you just heard him. He's like, how are you walking around mad with an attitude when I just spent $15,000 on your ass? And then he asks Natalie to co-sign that. So there are issues in their relationship. You know, first of all, she's not the main. She's the side chick. You know what I'm saying? Janisha is basically out here, you know, playing the wifey role, even though she's not really the wife. But she also doesn't have to be on TV getting her ass whooped, getting cussed out. She doesn't have to get pimped out like a lot of these other girls that are attached to this show. So to me, it's giving I've never had shit. Because remember, she came in as Natalie's best friend on the show the first season, you know, so-called sweet and innocent.
Y'all, this is my bitch, Scotty.
And I'm from the South.
She runs the South.
And as the seasons have gone on, Scotty has gotten very dark. She's gotten a lot less friendly. It's gone to her head. She's feeling herself. You can't tell her nothing. And that is where the conflict is coming in between her and Natalie.
Have y'all, do you
On
know
a Mac.
Yeah, on a map.
She coming in right now?
Sit down, Scotty.
No, that's fine. Where's she at?
No, sit.
Bitch, y'all see me. Y'all see how I'm working with the skirt on, looking cute up there. I won, obviously. And that means I stand up! Stand up! Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Okay, but what you questioning me right now for?
What do you mean, what am I questioning you for?
Bitch, what you mean, what am I questioning?
Oh, just that. You and that bitch gotta line it up.
Because remember, Scotty was the mentee. Natalie was the head boss. She was the mentor. But now the mentee is fucking her boss. And the mentee is starting to have even more power than Natalie does. Because if Natalie really had the power, she been got rid of Scotty. You can tell Natalie does not like Scotty. She tolerates her.
Scotty, girls like you weirdo are fucking talking to me like you don't got no fucking sense. You gon' get your ass whooped, and I'ma make sure Lex beats your motherfucking ass. You
Natalie! Natalie! Rolly!
and you will not be on my show, cause you're scary. You're scary. And you're ugly. She's weird.
And for a long time, we've played Scotty in the victim mode, but Scotty knows what she's doing. And Scotty's enjoying this lifestyle. And she's willing to put up with the bruises, the black eyes, and whatever else, as long as she's able to accumulate the money and live the lifestyle that she's never had and show off to her followers on Instagram. And to me, Natalie and Scotty are in the same boat. Remember, just a week ago, we were talking about it on live stream about Lemmy and Natalie getting into it. Natalie claimed Lemmy was holding her hostage. They were cussing each other out. You know, he was trying to expose the fact that she's fucking some dude, Louis, right? Remember, she kept muting it.
Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now, go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? June. Do too much, you lied. Tell the world that. Tell him.
Call your boyfriend. Call Louis. Call Louis.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey.
Call him off.
Hey, where's Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Ah. Why you touching me? What did I say? What I say? That's the weirdo right there. Wait until I tell the truth. Wait until I tell the truth about this nigga right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ah! You holding me hostage. I said let the driver go. Hostage. Hey, I asked you to get in the car and let him go. He just told everybody to get out. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You guys. Hostage. Held hostage. Held hostage. Because you want to do weird shit and I call you out. There it is. Held hostage. Held hostage. Games. I don't care. I asked you guys to move the car. I said I was gonna do my scene.
But now all of a sudden to clean up all the bullshit because she finally woke up from being high and drunk, because it seems like that's all they do on Zeus Network is ply them with a bunch of drugs and alcohol, you know, baddie shot o'clock 24/7. So once she came to the realization, like, damn, I like this fame. I need this bag. I need this money. What did she do? She gets on video with Lemmy and they try to play it off talking about, the Louis I was talking about was Louis Vuitton. Check out this video.
What's going on? Are you held hostage?
In a Louis store.
And
Okay,
is
I
this
just want those bags and then
this Louis?
Yeah.
This is who I was talking about. I said Louis.
Because that's the Louis Vuitton I'm talking about.
So this is why I don't feel bad for none of them. They're all willing participants in the fuckery. You know, like I said, if they like it, I love it. I'm not going to shed tattoo tears for grown women who are damn near, well, Natalie's 40. Scotty's damn near, she's closer to 30 than she is 20. So these are grown women who are allowing some man to literally pimp them out. And I'm not even saying pimping them out to other men. That's just alleged. But, you know, their morals, their integrity, everything. And, you know, again, it's cute now because she's young and she's popping on social media. But it's going to be very interesting, you know, 5 years from now where Scotty's at. She'll probably be trying to write a tell-all book and playing victim and, you know, her time on baddies, just like with Stunna Girl. When Stunna Girl came out a few years ago blasting Lemmy and talking about how Lemmy be talking crazy to both Natalie and Scotty. And then once the money dried up, nobody's really checking for Stunna Girl. All of a sudden, she finds herself back on Baddies Africa. Let me go ahead and play that clip of her going in a few years ago on the whole Zeus network.
That's why y'all shows be terrible. Y'all be having some great people like that y'all could put on these shows, and y'all just look at followers, and that's sad. Y'all so out of tune and out of touch with what the fuck is really going on that y'all put on a fucking shit show. Literally. Y'all so out of tune and out of touch that y'all literally either A, looking at other networks and taking A people, or y'all taking the current people y'all have and putting on their motherfucking whole family lineage line. The friends, the mama, the motherfucking brother. Like, that's how out of touch y'all is. You know what I'm saying? And for a bitch to say, oh, she didn't know about me till auditions. Bitch, you knew about me since I dropped On the Record. Bitch, you told me about my blue hair that I had in my head and where I shot my motherfucking video at. I didn't even know who the fuck you was. Because I wasn't watching Bad Girls Club back in the day. I watched like a couple seasons. But honestly, I don't remember anybody besides probably the Claremont twins. But anyways, yeah, so I shouldn't be. Zeus didn't make me. They need to name people that like got their name right. Remember the scene when I went into the club with Natalie and I had on the puff coat? Okay, y'all remember how her and Krishan had got into it that day? And she was like, bitch, you're gonna go in there and make my fucking money. I'm not gonna do shit. Oh. Bitch, as soon as we got up in there, this bitch really tried to sit up in the back with me like she wasn't finna do shit. That man must have came over there and yanked that motherfucking mic like motherfucking Ike. And the bitch was Tina. Get the fuck up, bitch. Stand the fuck up right now, bitch. You don't got a motherfucking choice. And I'm just sitting next to her like, oh no. Oh no. Steve Urkel, baby, you would have been boop, boop, boop. Punched in that lip. Boy, she was like, no. He was like, get up, bitch. I'm not playing. I'm talking about nose to nose with the chin to chin. Bitch chin bigger than his, but they was chin to chin, literally. Like, he's like, get the fuck up, bitch. You're gonna get up and you're gonna, why the fuck are you even playing with me right now? You know, you're like little man syndrome. So he's like, why are you even fucking playing with me right now? Voice getting all deep, but the voice ain't even like that. Told the bitch, get the fuck up. These is the words verbatim. Get the fuck up, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you're playing with. Bitch, you got a motherfucking show to run, bitch. Make me my motherfucking money, bitch. Go grab the motherfucking mic, bitch. And get up there and perform, bitch. You're not even a motherfucking rapper. You know what that bitch did? Got her bitch ass up. And I ain't even gonna lie, respected blood gangsta after that. I'm like, okay, I'm you see, that's why I could bring the thugs out with blood. Because he gonna put them hoes in motherfucking check. Like, especially on my motherfucking birthday, bruh. Bitch, don't act like the nigga ain't over there treating you bitches like the motherfucking gum on the ground. And then it would be so funny, too, how everybody trying to come out like, they treat us so good. We're in fucking black cars. We have this, we have that. Like, you bitches, checks. You bitches, for y'all first seasons was getting paid $8K, $13K. I know shit ain't changed, bitch. I know shit didn't just change within a motherfucking month. Like, stop playing on this all that shit be capped. It was just like last season. I remember when y'all kept saying like, oh, the bitch Piggy's crying over Stunna Girl. The bitch wasn't crying over me. She was crying over that nigga. She was crying over that nigga. Y'all thought I made the bitch cry. I wasn't the one that made the bitch cry. Nigga told the bitch, stop talking to Stunna or you're fired. Bitch, you're annoying. You don't fit in, bitch. And I want you gone. Bitch was boo-hoo, bitch. That's why in that outside scene, y'all remember the outside scene? Before she sneaked me, and they cut out what the fuck I said, so it sounded like I said some gibberish shit, like, oh, that's why they want to fuck you, or they made me say something stupid. But what I really said, what made the gorilla bitch jump, I really said, your boss don't even like you, he wants to fire you. That bitch, ooh, bitch was ready to motherfucking kill herself. And it's like, I don't understand, like, for the price of fame and a little bit of money, is like, bitch, you wanted to fight me because I said the nigga don't want to fire you, bitch. I'm helping you out. You already know this. But for the price of fame and all that, that's how y'all choose to get treated. And Krishan ain't lying. She's not. She's not. They was doing my girl bad when she was pregnant. Like, seriously, I had to have my people step in a couple times. Like, come on now. Like, I don't be understanding this shit.
All right, so you guys just saw that clip, and now she's on Baddies Africa fighting, you know what I'm saying? And now she made an announcement the other day that she's leaving Baddies Africa. She no longer wants to have anything to do with Zeus Network.
All you do is fight. You ain't got no talent, bitch. Ugly than a motherfucker, bitch. Look like a motherfucking pit bull, bitch. Bitch ain't never gonna be on no real TV, none of that. Like, you just good for a fight, a tussle. Cause you a ugly doghound ass bitch. You're good for a good rumble tumble, bitch. That's it. And you know you're not even paid, bitch. At least be in a three bedroom house, bitch. Come in Benz, bitch. At least, bitch. Still in a Honda, bitch. Fighting for your life, huh? Living in the projects, bitch. You can never pop it with a bitch like me, bitch.
Let's be real, bitch. Which one of you weirdos just gave that bitch my location anyway, bitch? My mama, this all her blood. That bitch Stunna Girl head split open to the roof. But I'm really too I beat that bitch with my phone. My mama beat that bitch.
Oh, you bitches think you tough. Oh, you bitches think you tough. All you pussy assholes can line that shit up. Line that shit up, ho. Line that shit up.
Y'all, Stunna Girl said she would not be attending Baddies Africa. She's done filming. She finna go home. She said she came to do what she needed to do. She's not taking no more ills, and she felt like she was bullying people at one point, so she's done and she's out. And it's like, man, we all knew she was not gonna go to Baddies Africa. That's why she jumped Ivory and came to that dinner to do what she had to do, get beat up or whatever. So she knew she was never gonna go. Y'all literally pay her $100K that y'all say just for her not to even show up on y'all fucking season. Like, this be the problem with Zeus. But when Honor said something about it, y'all got on Honor. Y'all said Honor was delusional. Y'all kept saying Honor this, Honor that. But Honor been called it out. Like, she been exposing y'all network. Y'all knew she was finna get on this fucking network with bitches that don't fuck with her, think she finna be fighting all season. No, y'all was literally gonna pay her $100K. Y'all was gonna give up that money, and she was gonna bow out.
So, again, all of these girls are willing participants in the fuckery. I think at this point, with everything that's coming out about Lemmy, he is giving me Diddy vibes. He is giving me he's running some type of Diddy-esque, okay, operation, because this is insane. That's the same thing Cassie was going through, the bruises, you know, getting plied with drugs and alcohol, getting pimped out. It seems like Lemmy learned a thing or two from his own mentor, who is P. Diddy. So, child, with that being said, I just hope Darrien Christopher stays safe, stays prayed up, because, yeah, you definitely made a deal with the devil. And unfortunately, it looks like the devil's coming to collect. Hence why they're trying to silence him. He's fearing for his safety. It seems like there's nothing good coming from Zeus Network. Everybody's exposing them. They're getting caught out for a lot of just dark energy, a lot of dark, nasty behavior. But again, like I said, this to me is the epitome of selling your soul. They're all selling their soul for fame and fortune and money. And, you know, even if that means that it comes with a black eye and bruises up and down my leg and me getting addicted to alcohol and drugs, it doesn't matter as long as I get to show off on social media that I have a $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag. Anyways, tea sippers, I look forward to y'all's comments down below. Let me know what y'all think of this crazy situation with Scotty, Stylist of several years, coming out and basically blasting her and blasting Lemmy and the Zeus Network. Do you believe everything that the Stylist is saying? Do you feel like he's just clout chasing? How do you feel about Scotty's response? response? Also, how do you feel about Natalie also covering up for Lemmy, you know, the next day after their fight? So I look forward to reading y'all's comments down below. Please hit the video with a like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.